Hi, my name is Jill Trammell, and I'm running for State House here in District 50, Johns Creek. Today's been an interesting day. It's the day before voting in the primary election, and we've had early voting all week. I've actually been in the news because I had to stand up and say a few things about the system and how it's basically breaking down again in early voting. But when things go bad, we don't always have to go that way. So I want to say I know that politics is a sore subject for almost everyone, and it's not easy to keep up with what is happening day to day or who you can trust. Your middle to the right or left candidates are disappearing from politics. And the reason is that the establishment's groups are only funding those who vote their way. They know they want party puppets. Well, our district here in Johns Creek and Alpharetta is not radical left or right. We are educated thinkers, blessed people. We're hardworking people, many of whom have come here from other countries who love America and their families. And all they care about is giving their kids the best life and education that we can provide. You know, we've seen crime increase dramatically with the invasions from our borders. And that everything's about to change based on these elections. My other candidates in House District 50 are Narendra Reddy and Betsy Kramer, and they've spent a lot of their own money trying to convince you that they are who you need. But I know from my own experience that we deserve better. And I wanted to step up and tell you I'm here to run for the people, by the people. I'm not here to make money or to get into this seat and try to increase my power or move into bigger positions. I'm the only candidate who's ever run a business in the state system, and I've dedicated my life to service above self. My work. I was a COO, a CEO, and executive director, creating programs and services that actually help improve the lives of our most vulnerable. And I know how to take an entire system off of state funded monies, taxpayer dollars, and do public private partnerships so that we can all serve our most vulnerable and do it in a manner that's sustainable. Um, so I'm not going to be one of those who gets elected and then become a party puppet while in office. Now, the Republican redistricting has drawn in some candidates and drawn out some others. That is what Michelle Au says about her Senate race. And so she's stepping down to move into the House, and she thinks it's going to be an easy win. So if you don't get out there tomorrow and vote for the best candidate to represent you in State House, she will be the one who wins the general election. And I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm saying that that's the way it's going to go. And if we can't keep as many Republican seats as we possibly can here in Georgia, you're just not going to have people fighting for you in the middle grounds, middle to the right, and conservative values are going away very quickly. Please ask your friends if anybody's seen the Medlock Bridge debates or if you've come out and seen us at meet and greets. I think you're going to find, in fact, I know you're going to find that I've been the best candidate so far to get up and speak and be able to debate with Michelle Au. So please go out tomorrow and vote. Our future really does depend on it. And we are basically looking at our ability to continue to pursue happiness, right? We've got to have upward mobility and the ability to choose what works for us as individuals. So one size does not fit all, but I'm willing to help make people see that in the House if I'm elected. We cannot have everything on the backs of our taxpayers. We have to have choices for individuals, while we also need to have conservative, fiscal, responsible policies. And that is the way we're going to keep the conscience of the Republican Party clean. So please vote for me tomorrow in the primary and go to my website to find your ballot. If you don't know what is on your ballot or who is on your ballot, this has been a big issue at the polls. Don't let it stop you from voting, but go educated. So go to my website. There is a QR code there where it will take you directly to the Secretary of State site where you can find your ballot and print out a sample ballot. And you can see one of mine there as well with some of the folks that I believe in. And thank you. God bless you. And let's hope we make it through the primary.